This video is called Working Outside of Your Office. And again, this is a very simple video and I just want you to understand that there is not just one place that you can work in. There are many places you could go in order to do the work. So let us start with talking about certain workplaces. So first of all, of course, there is your home. For example, if you have a business, you can manage most of your business from home if it doesn't require a proper office. For example, when you are actually creating proper products in the sense that you're creating physical products. So you could basically work from home to some degree, and if you don't want to work from home, you can work in an office. That is the second place where you could go. Then the third place could also be a place where you're working together, for example, with many other entrepreneurs, a so-called co-working space. Co-working space are actually all over the world. Often they don't even cost a lot of money to be there, for example, $5 a day to get like a seat somewhere at a table, or like $20 a day. So it's not super expensive, and at the end of the month you're perhaps spending, because you're not go there every single day, let's say you're spending like $200, $300 to be there, to sit there and to have the connections also to more entrepreneurs. For example, in my case, this is not the right place to go because the people that are actually in co-working spaces don't have like massive businesses. They are rather people who are just starting off to build, hopefully, massive businesses. So for me, a co-working space is not really the right place to go. But for some people, it definitely is, especially if you want to exchange yourself with other entrepreneurs. So other places also could be being just simply outside. For example, it could be in a Starbucks coffee, that you're sitting in a Starbucks coffee listening to the nice music they're playing. Perhaps you're into coffee, or perhaps you're into the snacks that Subway or Starbucks are offering. Actually, Subway is also a great place to go. And in these places, just simply, you have a certain amount of focus that you perhaps don't have, let's say, in the library or somewhere else in your office or in your home. So another advice I can give you is, if you really need some quiet time, and if you want to do a lot of offline work, then definitely you can just simply go into the woods, sit down somewhere on the floor, get like a little bit get a little blanket with you, or a little chair or something like that. Sit down, take your computer, and just keep shipping. Like, keep working, and believe me, you're going to become more productive. So that's actually one of the methods that I used a couple of years ago when I was still a little bit younger, to get a clear focus. So now let us talk about other ways that you can consider in order to really increase your efficiency. So if you can focus better outside, for instance, in a Starbucks coffee, then go to a Starbucks coffee. Or what you could also do is you could use Coffeetivity. Coffeetivity.com is actually a website where you can get the sounds from coffee shops, actually the sounds from the surrounding. So for example, this could be in a coffee shop, this could be in a mall, this could be in a normal like office. So Coffeetivity is actually offering kind of the sounds from these places. I think they're even for free, and you can just download these songs or listen to them online, and you'll be able to feel like you're in a Starbucks coffee. So if the atmosphere in a Starbucks coffee is actually a good thing for you, and you can just concentrate better when you listen to people talking around you, or perhaps, some light music or something like that, then definitely go to a Starbucks coffee or go on coffeetivity.com. But what we have to make sure is just simply that we have to increase our output. We want to become more productive, which means that if we do not increase our output when we are sitting in a Starbucks coffee, we should not be sitting in the Starbucks coffee. So let us differentiate here between the Starbucks coffee and the actual office. So for example, when we are sitting in the office and we get, let's say, 10 pages done. Let's say we are writing a book and we get 10 pages done within 2 hours. And in the Starbucks coffee, we only get 2 pages done in 2 hours. Then of course, we should go back to the office and sit there and work there, because in the end, our output is increased in the office. That is the kind of thinking that I want you to have. The output is super important. If the output decreases, then definitely you should go back to the office or to the place that you're most efficient and most effective in, and do the work there. So I can just only recommend you use the platform Coffeetivity.com. It's a great platform. Check it out. I think actually it's completely for free. So if it works for you, fantastic. Measure how your output is changing. If it's increasing in a Starbucks coffee or via Coffeetivity, then fantastic. Then go with it. If it's decreasing, then don't go with it. Go back to the office and get the work done that you want to get done.